Hello, this is NewType, and welcome to another game collection video. Today I will be showing a 3DS game, and this is Steel Diver. And this was a launch title in North America. It was released on March 27, 2011, same date as the 3DS. And this is developed by Nintendo in cooperation with Vitei. And it's published by Nintendo. And this is not a game for everyone, I think. It feels a little bit like a tech demo in many aspects. Shows a lot of the potential of the console itself. And it is a fun game, and many aspects of it is enjoyable. But some of the downsides of the game is there really isn't a story, and there aren't many levels, and most of the game content is with replaying the levels, doing the time trials, and just basically doing it over and over to get better times. And the game does get challenging in later levels, and I could understand why people would enjoy it, but I do understand that there are people who aren't going to enjoy it also. And this is rated E10+, and it's playable in 2D and 3D modes. 3D mode for ages 7+, see back like normal Nintendo. And it's showing it on the front, like in big words, bold letters, it says, take submarine combat to new visual depths, emphasizing the visual depths, which is basically emphasizing the 3D graphics of this game and the 3D effects. Which there is pretty decent 3D effects in this, and it shows that there is download play, VS play of up to 2 players. The multiplayer isn't that great in this game, I feel, and it's mostly for the single player experience, and it's rated E10+ for the mild violence. Kind of surprised at that. There isn't that much violence, but I guess the missiles and underwater mines and such are kind of violent, they felt. And once we open up the case, we'll see what's inside. And inside we'll see Steel Diver, kind of a nice artwork, pretty unique, and it's different from the front or the instruction manual. Shows a submarine and some kind of sea creature. It's one of those older types of creatures with that are in the shell. And here's the instruction manual. The front is the same as the cover, and I put the Club Rewards stuff inside. And here in the front we see the warning like usual. Nintendo seal of approval like normal, and download play, it says. And this is showing it's a product uses some LC font by Sharp Corporation. I guess it was for the fonts in the game. Not really sure. And here's the warranty information. This is showing a message for new recruits. Basically talks about a little bit about the games, like scenario. There really isn't that much. It's basically you're going to be controlling a submarine and going from the starting point to the finish, and dodging obstacles and shooting down other enemy submarines. So the game controls are pretty simple. Touchscreen, it shows start menu, sleep mode, and here's the submarine controls. Done on the touch screen. You don't use the button controls at all. And there's a depth slider which controls the depth in which the submarine you can go up or down. Torpedo launcher to shoot torpedoes up or sideways, or in front of the submarine. Pitch wheel for pitch. Speed slider for how fast the submarine goes. And the air gauge. You need to be careful because there is a certain amount of air that the submarine needs. And the map shows you the obstacles and tells you like where you're supposed to go in the game. And here's the periscope controls. This is the unique feature of the 3DS, and using the gyroscope to be able to control the periscope and view like other ships and things to launch torpedoes. It's pretty cool, I find, and when you first play it, it's a unique experience, but I guess it does get a bit tiring over time. And here's the different modes. There's missions, periscope strike, which is basically using the periscope to shoot down submarines and ships. Seal commander, sort of like it is a strategy game. I haven't played much of it. You usually play it, download plays. It's the multiplayer. And save data. It talks about your save data information. You can delete data and such. And decals. Decals are, you acquire them in missions like periscope strike, and you can apply them to your submarine, and you get specific like skills and such, like improvements. Different decals have different powers, and here's download play and how to play people via Wi-Fi. Well, not Wi-Fi, but via wireless connection. Because this doesn't have Wi-Fi support, so you can't play online. You can only play with someone in the same room as you. And here's the Club Nintendo rewards, like usual. And here's a submarine on it. And the points on the back, you can get 30 points. Here's another, this is a Nintendo game, so Nintendo advertisement. On the front shows Nintendogs plus Cats, the French Bulldog version, and Palawing Resort. And inside we see more information about Palawing Resort and Nintendogs plus Cats. And there's no more information on the back, but sometimes there is. And that is it for Steel Diver. And for a launch title, it isn't the best compared to, if I had to compare Palawing Resort or Steel Diver, I think Palawing Resort was slightly better in the fact there was more levels and a little bit more playability to it. This isn't bad, and I can understand why some people like it, some people don't. But for those who like are more a bit patient, because it isn't really a fast-paced game. It takes a little bit of patience, especially the controls, and it's a little bit slow paced because you just move the slider for controls, usually fire missiles once in a while. But it does promote a challenge for those who like challenges, and to be able to get better times and to have try to maximize the the route the submarine goes so that you can get the best times. And people could spend a lot of time in this game, or if you just blow through the game, it won't last very long. So it's for those who are patient, can like playing levels over and over again for better time, and that is who I would recommend the game for, and it's not a game for everyone. And that is it for this game collection video, and I'll see you in the next one.